What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. I recently made a video on Chase, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and the Chase Sapphire Preferred, talking about their new grocery benefits. And I received a number of comments talking about Chase. Mainly this one that says you really are not on the Chase bandwagon. That's true. I'm not. I am an Amex guy. Most people that watch my channel that know me, I have mainly Amex cards. And there are reasons why I do have Amex cards. And people say that you're losing out on Chase points by doing that. Yes, bonus points, definitely. I'll tell you that I'm losing out on bonus points. But there's a number of reasons to why I feel like they're not the best cards. And also I wanted to go into how they could be better when it comes to their credit card rewards. Now, before I get into this, make sure you hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. That helps me out a ton. And get your 2 free stocks with Webull down below in the description. So if you haven't known by now, in 2019, there was an article talking about Chase and how they're losing money on the Chase Sapphire Reserve because they're offering so much on that card. You know, benefits wise, credits wise, a lot of money is going into that card and is not coming out. But in 2020 with the pandemic, they're losing a lot of card members for the Chase Sapphire Reserve, especially with the increased annual fee, and the Chase Sapphire Preferred with that, $95 annual fee. Most people are, just downgrading and finding a way to go to the Chase Sapphire Preferred, but there's not a lot of people that are moving upward on the chain. They're not moving to the Reserve from the Preferred. This is why you're seeing so many changes in their benefits, because they're trying to appeal to the masses. And adding the Chase Freedom Flex card is something that they wanted to do to appeal to the masses. But on the other side of the spectrum, you have Amex, you have Citi, you have Capital One that really remain steady for the most part. Besides like the premium cards that are travel based, a lot of people are downgrading those cards because of the fact that, they're not using them as much at all, really. So to answer that question, I'm not really on the Chase bandwagon because of the fact that they're not offering enough to people. You can see that they're trying to really appeal to everybody right now, but it's not working. Yes, people are talking about the Chase Freedom Flex a lot, but it's not working to where they're getting their annual fees back. That's where they make their money, especially with offering cards that will give you so much in a sign-up bonus, so much in credits. That's where they make their money, is in the annual fees that they get. And I know they have other places that they can make money, but they're losing money on these cards specifically. So I wanted to take this time to address Chase and say how you could be better. One, the 524 rule is ridiculous. I think the once in a lifetime rule from Amex is probably a little bit better so that you can't own that card more than once and get the bonus more than once. That's the best option to do. I feel like that's the best option because it limits the amount of people that can get bonuses, but it also maximizes the amount of people that can get cards. Because if you don't know, I apply for cards and there are a lot of times that I don't want to have to worry about 524. So I don't. I don't worry about it at all. And I'm just over here on Amex, Citi, Capital One, worried about the other companies because of the fact that I don't want to worry about 524. Next, you need to start using normal spending categories, something like groceries. This is exciting that I've seen that you have 3 times back on groceries. That's not enough. That's not enough to compete with some of the other companies that have 6 times back on groceries or 3 times back on groceries with no annual fee. It's not something that you can compete with those other companies on. So what you need to do is offer things that other companies do not. An example, you would have 6 times back on gas. You don't really see that anywhere. If you had a card specifically that was travel related, maybe vehicle travel related, on car repairs, on gasoline, things like that, then you would be able to get a card that has something that nobody else has, and it is a normal spending category. But that's just an example. Another thing is your 2 top tier cards are basically the same card, just knocked down a notch. Why have 2 top tier cards in the same category that compete against one another? That makes no sense at all. If people want to downgrade, I understand that they want to downgrade to a card that they can, travel with and get less points. Okay. But if you look at the Amex system, there are people that own the gold card, that own the platinum card, right? People love both cards, right? They love the platinum card and they live by the platinum card, or they live by the gold card, or some people get both. The fact that you cannot get both of those cards is ridiculous. You can physically get both, but it makes no sense to get both because they have the same categories. And the last thing that I have on here as one of the most important pieces that I feel like if they changed, then more people would apply for their cards, more people would want their cards, would be the focus on revolving categories. You're not Discover. Discover has coined this when Discover has been known for the student card and having these revolving categories to appeal to the masses. You're not going to be able to do that with Chase. I understand that you get a lot of people that get that card and the Discover card in order to get revolving categories here, but they're only looking for normal spending categories. So if you find a way to market these cards to these people, then you will get a lot more out of the deal, to tell you the truth. In my opinion, this is all my opinion. So if you feel a different way, please let me know. But I can tell you from a person that reviews credit cards and that has a lot of credit cards, that most people want these normal spending categories. So if you don't offer the normal spending categories permanently, then that's something that they're not going to want. Maybe it'll appeal to them in the beginning and then they'll have to downgrade it. But what you want is these cards with these annual fees to appeal to all of these people. And in my opinion, you're just not doing that. So that's the reason why I'm not on the Chase bandwagon and how Chase could be better. I feel like if they do upgrade these cards and add another card that has some sort of different benefit to it, I can apply for that card and I will talk about Chase all the time. But I hate how people always talk about how Chase is so amazing because of their point structure, their reward structure. When you sell your points back, they're worth 1.5 cents. And people are like, oh, well, you know what? That's an amazing reward structure. Only if you have the Sapphire Reserve. A Sapphire Preferred gives you 1.25 cents back. So when I look at that, it's just not worth it in my opinion. But that's my reasoning behind Chase. If you feel a different way, please let me know. I read all the comments down below, so please let me know down there. I'll respond to you and we can talk about Chase. Not anything too lengthy, just give me something short, sweet, to the point. Give me all of your different points and we can talk about it. But that's my video, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and you get your 2 free stocks with Webull down below. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next video.